their home for days before anybody discovered their bodies. It was just the beginning of a quadruple murder mystery that has baffled police for weeks. Well, tonight, Local 2 investigator Jace Larson tells us what some in law enforcement think could be the key that puts the killer behind bars.
When the sun set in late January, the people on Foster's Creek Drive had no idea they would be visited by a murderer.
I still cannot understand why someone would want to take the lives of two children.
7 weeks later, the family's 2 cars make it look like someone is home. A lawn service keeps the yard manicured. Why did someone come into the Shun's family house and kill this husband and wife, along with 9-year-old Timothy and 7-year-old Titus?
Those 2 little boys had the biggest light in their eyes, and they were sweet, and they loved everybody here, and they rode their bikes, and they played with all their friends, and you'd see them coming and going to taekwondo.
What's known about this case comes from public records. The medical examiner's office says all were shot in the head. Young Timothy was also shot in his torso. The family lay dead inside their home for days before a friend asked police to check on the family.
What's the reason behind it? What's the motivation?
We've learned evidence suggests the family was targeted. Parents Maoye and Mei immigrated from China. Maoye was an engineer in the oil and gas industry.
Evil has occurred.
Since their killings, investigators have made emotional public appearances admitting they have no motive. They've asked for leads through Houston's Chinese TV station. Billboards are up statewide, and there's a huge reward, yet no arrest. Sheriff's deputies say they're looking at every possible scenario. Did someone fly in from overseas and order the hit here, or was it all a local job? Former Houston police investigator Mark Stevens, who now runs his own investigations company, says deputies likely have some info that they're keeping private.
You don't want to put yourself in a position where the bad guy could use your information to create an alibi.
What could solve this case? Well, he thinks it could likely come down to an arrest in an unrelated crime.
It's going to take somebody who was there or who has knowledge of it probably getting arrested for something else and wanting to cut a deal.
Until then, this murder mystery remains just that, with few answers as to who would want to kill this couple and their smiling young sons. In Harris County, Jace Larson, KPRC Local 2.
Now, to earn that $70,000 reward, send your tip to Crime Stoppers by calling 713-222-TIPS. You can send a text message as well. To see how to do that, just visit our website.